We must value customer input. We must put customers ahead of our products, ahead of our priorities, and we must continuously focus on improving the experience that customers have with our product. This culture, this mindset that puts customers ahead of everything else, and this is a very powerful statement because I'm saying you put customers ahead of even technology. That doesn't mean technology doesn't support innovation, it does, but the innovation has to have a purpose that starts with the customer. Similarly, the processes. All the processes need to be reversed in the organization to start with the customer and work market back, work customer back. Start with the customer and think about how your customer service operations work, how your market research works, how marketing communication works, how product engineering works. All these processes have to be reversed. And this is a very important mindset change. And this is not only true of consumer electronics. This problem I see in the telecommunications industry. I was speaking last year at a keynote for Ericsson, which is one of your partners, in a wireline summit that they had for their telecom customers. And I said to them, couldn't you explain one concept that is very popular in the telecom industry? It's called the last mile. You all heard about the last mile. The last mile is the mile of fiber, copper, or cable that ends in the customer's premises. I said, this expression, last mile, shows how you think about the customer last. I said, this is not the last mile, this should be the first mile. You start with the customer and then decide what kind of network you want to build, as opposed to you build a network and then go and find some subscribers. That's what I mean by reversing. So the interesting thing is that the customer viewpoint, when it starts with the customer, it always and many times requires you to reverse the way you currently run your company and processes. It's a very important shift. In terms of organization, this is a problem I see in many companies, that the companies are structured into silos or business units that are not consistent with the way customers buy. My friends at Motorola and Schaumburg, in their accessories division, which is now called companion products, they had one division that did wired headsets and one division that did wireless headsets, and then a new division that did Bluetooth headsets. They don't talk to each other. But now they're changing that. You have to organize yourself the way customers buy, the way customers want to do business with you, whether this is your channel customers or whether this is your end customers. And lastly, you have to pay people for customer satisfaction. So this is an important change that I think your leadership needs to think through. And I'm starting to see this in many other technology companies, that linking incentive-based compensation for all employees, including the leadership team, to customer satisfaction and customer success. So these are the tenets of customer centricity as I see them. From a marketing standpoint, what this translates into, everything I know about customer-centric marketing is on this slide. So actually, if I can get through this slide, I can stop, but I won't. I'll continue to talk, but this is everything I know about customer-centric marketing. The starting point is insights. Insights into customer needs, customer behaviors, customer desires, customer motives. That's the starting point. The starting point is superior insight. How do you gain these insights? How do you get this insight? It is not only by listening to customers, but deeply observing customer behavior and developing empathy with the customer. This is by observing customers in their natural surroundings as they have unarticulated needs and unspoken problems. Then you translate these insights and this observation and these opportunities into an offering and a value proposition that is compelling. And I'll talk to you about what a value proposition is. These value propositions and offerings are compelling, and they result in customer loyalty. And this customer loyalty is continuously enhanced by monitoring and improving the customer experience and sustained by linking employee incentives to customer satisfaction. That is the end-to-end process of customer-centric marketing.